Namaste children. Welcome to today's English class. In today's class, we are going to learn Block 20 Venu's Time Machine Workbook S1 and S2. As we have completed Part 1, now let us move on to the workbook. Open your workbook to page number 20. See the S1. S1 is making predictions. What do you mean by the word predictions, children? Yes, what is going to happen in future? We will predict. We'll just think about it, what is going to happen. As we have read half of the story, let us predict, let us find out, or let us imagine what is going to happen. Now, see, certain questions are given from what we have learned, children, in part 1. That is, first one. Answer the questions about the story Venu's Time Machine. A1. How is life in 3000 AD? So, how is the life for them, children, for Venu and their family? Yes. And their parents? Yes. It is very good and also comfortable. So, how it is comfortable for them, children? Yes, they have so many machines, no? So, what are the machines? Yes, right. Meal maker, teleporter. Yes, these are the machines which they have. So, you can write like this, children. Life in 3000 AD is good and comfortable with machines like meal maker and teleporter. Right? Now see the B1. How does Venu go to his mom's office? How he will go, children? Yes, in teleporter, isn't it? So we will write in a complete sentence. Venu goes to his mom's office with the help of teleporter. Teleporter. Right? Now see the third one. What is Venu's mom working on? So in the laboratory, on what she's working on? Yes. What does she say? Yes, it is time traveler machine, right? So you can write Venu's mom. So Venu apostrophe S, children. So Venu's mom is working on time traveler machine. Now D1. What does Venu do when his mom leaves her office? Do you remember, children, what he will do? Yes, he sits in that chair, okay, and he starts fiddling, okay, fiddling with its dials. He plays, he presses all the buttons, isn't it? Yes, we'll write Venu sits in the time traveler machine and starts fiddling with its dials, right? So Venu sits in the time traveler machine and starts fiddling, fiddling, with its dials. Now see the second one. Complete the sentences with what you think will happen next. After Venu sits in the time traveler, I think he will. So what do you think after he sits in the time traveler machine, children? Yes, he'll go to the past, right? He'll go to the past. And what he will do there? What he'll see? Yes, to see the different animals in the jungle. So we can write, already here it is given, after Venu sits in time traveler, I think he will. So you write in that gap, he will go to the past to see the different animals in the jungle. Now Venu's mom could. So Venu's mom could, when he goes to the past, children. So whether this Venu's mom, will she find him in the room? He'll be missing, isn't it? So Venu's mom could find him missing in the room with the time machine. Okay. So Venu's mom, she won't be able to find him because he won't be there, because as he has gone, as he will go to the past, isn't it? So Venu's mom could find him missing in the room with the time machine. Now see the third one. What is Venu's problem in the story? List a possible solution to this problem. So what is the problem, children? What do you think is Venu's problem in the story? And what could be its solution? Yes, Venu, he feels very bad, is very sad, isn't it, about the animals. So the animals have become extinct in 3000 AD. So for that he feels very sad, and he just reads in books about the animals. So when his mother made time traveler machine, he wanted to go to past and he wanted to bring all the animals to the jungle which is near to his house. Right. So the problem is Venu had never seen animals like tiger and monkeys. Okay. He had just read about them in books. That you can write it as the problem. So Venu had never seen animals like tiger and monkeys. He had just read about them in books. Now what is the solution? Solution is he will travel in the time machine and he brings the animals. So Venu travels back in time traveler and brings the animals. So is this clear, children? S1. Shall we move on to S2? Right? Yes. Oh, S2 did not come. What it is there? Oh, there are two pictures. What is this first picture, children? The tale of Peter Rabbit. Do you remember the story? Right. So now the next one is Venus Time Machine. So now let us find out the elements of science fiction in it. Okay, let us compare these two stories, the tale of Peter Rabbit and Venus Time Machine. Yes. Now see the S2 in page number 21. Compare and contrast the stories, The Tale of Peter Rabbit and Venus Time Machine in the chart. So a chart is given here. So similarities are there, differences are there. Towards the left hand side, character is there. Characters. So in characters, what are the similarities? In characters, what are the differences? That is first point. Now second, in setting, what are the similarities? In differences, what are the similarities? And in the third one, events. What are the similarities in the events and what are the differences in the events? Just think, what can we write? What are the similarities and the differences in the characters? Think a while. Yes. Now, see the first one, characters. Right. Now, both the characters in Venus Time Machine and also Peter Rabbit, the Tale of Peter Rabbit, both of them face a problem, isn't it? Yes, that you can write. Both the characters, Peter and Venu, face a problem, right? Now, differences, children. Venu's character is real, right? Whereas Peter's character, Peter Rabbit, whereas that Peter Rabbit's character, it is imaginary. Okay, so Venu is a real character, whereas Peter Rabbit is imaginary because an animal can't talk like humans, isn't it? So it's just an imaginary character. Okay, so that you can write here, children. So is it clear? Now I'll just tell you again similarities. In that similarities characters, similarities, that first one, there you write both the characters Peter and Venu face a problem. In differences, Venu is a real character whereas Peter Rabbit is imaginary. An animal can't talk like humans, right? Now we'll come to the settings. So here both the story settings are imaginary or no, children? Yes, both the settings are imaginary. Now coming to the differences. The setting in Venus Time Machine is futuristic. Okay, whereas Peter Rabbit is present. Okay, so Venus Time Machine, all that setting part, everything is future, no? So 3000 AD, that everything it is future. Whereas Peter Rabbit's then and there it happens. So that is the present. So here you write the setting in Venus Time Machine is futuristic. Futuristic, futuristic, whereas Peter Rabbit is present. Now coming to the events. Now in events, both the events, they are we have to write the similarities in the events. What are the events which happen in the story? Okay, so imaginary details in the story. So in both the stories, we have imaginary details only, right? Now, first you can put a heading like that in events, imaginary details in the story. Number one, Venu going back in time. So going back in time, okay, that is imaginary only, no, children. Okay, now you are in present 2021. Can you go back to 1973? No. Now, next one, Peter running around in clothes. So you can find a rabbit running here and there at present, but not in clothes. That one, right? Now, coming to the differences. Now, events in Venus Time Machine, it could possibly happen, children. So, whatever the events are there, in future, possibly it may happen. In future, a teleporter may come, and also in future, a time traveler machine may come. We don't know, right? So, it could possibly, there are chances of happening. Okay, there are chances of that particular machines may be invented, right? So events in Venus Time Machine could possibly happen. Now another one, what shall we write for this differences? Now Peter Rabbit's events will not happen. So that is the story over there. It's an imaginary story. Will it happen? No, right? So Peter Rabbit's events will not happen. Is this clear, children, about this particular chart? Right. Now coming to the second one. List something imaginary from the story that could be a fact 50 years from now. Give reasons for your choice. That is, now whatever the imaginary thing which is there in the particular story, right? That is meal maker machine, teleporter, and time traveler. So this it could be from that particular story, whatever these machines are there, it could be a fact. Okay, fact means it should be real after 50 years. So which one do you think will become real, will be a real one? Which one? So already I think this meal maker machine, food processor machines, so many we have come across. Okay, right? I think this in future our scientists can invent this teleporter machine, right? So you can write a teleporter machine can be invented, can be invented by our great scientist, right? Is it clear, children? So which machine can be invented? Anything. Okay, a teleporter machine, even a time traveler machine might be they can invent. Okay, maybe there are chances that you may invent it, right? Yes, so here you can write that a teleporter machine can be invented by our great scientists. Is this clear, children? Have you all understood? Yes, so complete S1 and S2, right, children? You can pause the video in between and complete the work. Yes, thank you, children.